Hi guys,
Hi guys, are you okay?
we're back again. Oh, we're in the middle of the woods at the minute, but alongside of our houses. So we're gonna walk to where we're going, and I hope that's not going to be a bad decision. But we're on what was once a railway line. So
Is that Sally who's joined us?
Sally's joined. Hi Sally.
Hi
Oh, hi
Patricia.
Patricia.
Can you just let us know if you can hear us, please?
We have put our mics on today.
Yeah, we've not forgot.
We don't need to do it in situ. It's not warm here.
It's cold.
Just as we say that, the wind picks up. Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi Jackie.
Hi Jackie. Thanks for watching again. Right, we are. Oh, thank you, Sally. Just gonna wait for a few more to get on.
Hi
Hi,
Sammy.
Sammy. So we're not being shown that people on, are we?
No. There's just one up there, doesn't it?
According to this, guys, we've got one person viewing at the minute. Yeah, we've got 5 people messaging us. So I think Facebook's having a bit of a moment again. But we currently have decent signal, so we are expecting to be able to stay live. We are on the Paranormal phone now, so we're on the phone that's got the SLS on, so we're not going to have to do SLS tonight. My phone has 0 signal whatsoever where we are, so fingers crossed this will be alright. Thank you very much for sharing, Jackie, really appreciate that.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks for confirming that as well, Sam.
Thank you for sharing, Patricia.
Right guys, we'll start our live. As you may have got from my post earlier on, tonight's live is to do with a train station. Now, we are on what is previously a train line. It's now an actual walkway, so we're not breaking or entering or anything. We're not risking our lives. We're not doing anything that we shouldn't be doing, apart from walking in the middle of the woods in the pitch black. So it's we've decided we're going to go live on the walk and walk you down there. It's not that far from where we are currently, so fingers crossed we should be able to get there pretty soon. We're actually going to what was the old station.
I'll just flip my camera around and show you.
Yeah. So this is our view at the minute, guys. That is the old bridge that goes across the road in front of us. We are going to be walking across there and carrying up that path, and then we should, on our right hand side, come to the old train station, which we can't get into the building because it's now currently used as a cafe. But it's the platform and the railway line that we want to be there for, because that's where the story lies. There's a lot of stuff that's come through about this, guys, and it's, yeah, some of it's a little bit eerie, some of it's a bit strange, and there's a lot of reports from locals who've been told to leave, and all they're doing is walking down past their own houses. So it's yeah, we'll see if we get told that later.
Hi Sherry, thank you for joining us.
Hi Sherry. Right, so guys, we are going to get cracking. I'm feeling a bit of rain as well.
Yeah, it's starting to rain, isn't it?
If it starts raining heavy, guys, we're going to have to revert back to our old method, and you'll just be on a selfie stick, because I can't risk having the gimbal get wet. But we'll try. And just as you say that, it says slow connection. I don't know how when we've got full signal on 5G. But never mind. Right guys, so as always, I'm Ian.
I'm Connor.
We're Paranormal State of Mind.
Let's
do this. So we're going to get cracking, guys, and we're going to start walking down there. I'm going to take you along for the walk. This walk, however, unlike when we were at the one the other week, shouldn't involve a lot of heavy breathing because it's not all uphill. So, give you a little bit of a history about this place. Get me notes out. Right, I am going to name where we are, just purely for the fact that it's not something that we can't be at. We are at the previous Wombourne railway station.
So Sally, you might know where this is because I know you.
Yeah, it's not far from you, Sally.
From Wolverhampton yourself.
So we're in Wombourne, which is WV postcode. This is Wombourne railway station. We're going over the old train bridge here now. So this is the old bridge that goes across the road, but it's now just a walkway, and people it's called the Shropshire Railway Walk. People walk their dogs up here as well. That would have been one of the old platform things there, I think. Right, it was, believe it or not, even though it doesn't exist anymore, one of the main
EastEnders in the chat.
You what?
They're talking about EastEnders in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Well,
until EastEnders start talking about
more drama with this than EastEnders.
Exactly. When EastEnders start mentioning Paranormal State of Mind, then I might give them some time as well.
Well, they have Phil Mitchell and Paranormal State of Mind have their Ian and Connor.
Isn't it? Right, so, like I was saying, guys, anyway, Wombourne railway station was one of the main intermediate stations on the Wombourne branch line, located at a place called Bratch, which we are on Bratch Road. Well, that was the bridge that we just went over, Bratch Road. It was opened in 1925 by Great Western Railway and then closed 7 years later in 1932. It was closed because of poor patronage, although it did remain in use for freight traffic until the line was physically closed and removed in 1965 on June 24th. Now, this is just at night, this is going to be a spooky place to be anyway, just because there's no lights here whatsoever. It's pitch black. But it is said that people often hear phantom trains, and that has been reported hundreds of times. People hear trains going up and down this place. Very often, locals have reported hearing and seeing a negative entity, which, as I stated, asks them to leave. Now, see, that's the old entrance there into what was the station. Obviously, we're not going to that way because we're going this way. There is also the story of a young boy who had an accident when emptying one of the old carts when he worked on the station platform. And spirit figures have been seen on the platform by what is now a calf. But this here, guys, is the old platform building. We're on what was the train line, and this gated off area here is the old platform itself, as you can see. So the building itself has not been renovated. It's the same wooden roof and building. It's the same platform. And this would have been the train track where we stood. Now I also know, but I don't actually know if we'll be able to get into it because it's very overgrown. In this area of woodland here, there is the concrete foundation to what used to be the water tower. So obviously steam trains used to have to load up with water when they pulled into stations, and it is in this part of the woods because it didn't used to be woodland, it was all open area. But from the picture I've seen, it's this direction. I don't know if we can get into there because it's very much overgrown.
Thank you for joining us, Kim.
But guys, this is what we've come for. As you can see, it's now quite a nice looking calf, but there is a lot of reports of activity here. Now I am aware that we are on camera, but as long as we're not climbing the rails, they can't do anything because we are on a public footpath now. It's a designated public right of way. So, like I said, people have reported hearing trains on the line. They've reported a negative entity telling them to leave. They have seen images of what they thought was a young boy. And there has also been images captured. Let me turn that light off on the hat. There's also been images captured of said young boy. When people came down here and did a smoke screen test and then took pictures of it, they believe they actually got images of what looked like a young boy pushing a trolley on the edge of the platform. A lot of EVPs have been recorded here and they've had a lot of things said, voices heard, and also reports of a lot of whistles. The kind of whistle that you'd hear when a train's coming in or a train's getting ready to leave. There's a lot of reports of that happening. So there is a lot of reported activity. So we're here to see.
Yeah, Sherry, it's the cafe's still a working
It is a working cafe, yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm aware we are on camera here, but as long as we don't do anything to the other side of the rails, we're fine.
Ah, Sally, thank you for sharing.
Can you hear whistling?
You hearing stuff already?
Yeah. Can you?
Well, I just heard whatever that was.
Like,
What was that? Was that like
I don't know. It's like a squeal and some whistling. And that's in the woods to the side of us. Right, so guys, that's why we're here. We're on the location. A bit closer of a walk than what I thought, to be honest, but if we carried on down this way, we'd end up going a lot closer to where Sally would be right now, because that takes you down to Penn, which is further into Wolverhampton. So it is it's a nice looking building, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's got all the original features still on there, obviously. I think that was part of the lease. They weren't allowed to change the features itself. I've never been here to use the cafe, but
the brickwork's been repointed, hasn't it?
the brickwork's all been repointed. I think they had to do that, but
Yeah.
I mean, all this here is all original. That goes underneath the platforms. So, but it's what's that say? That's just a sign about dogs. It's a dog-friendly cafe. Obviously, that's what this outdoor seating area is now on the old platform. It's now where you sit with dogs if you come into the cafe with dogs. It's this.
Sally popped down for a cuppa.
Yeah, so it's I'd say we keep walking, but I don't know of anything else being down this way. So I know something in these woods here, but I believe it to be here. It's by the big tree. I don't know.
Think if we carry on walking that way, there'll be orange chips. I had my
Guys,
first ones the other day.
I treated Connor to some proper black country orange chips the other day, and he's not had them before.
They're amazing.
And it's safe to say that he liked them. So,
They're so good.
but yeah. So we'll say our little outro and we'll start our investigation. I think.
I was about to say
I
the
am
voice then.
hearing whistling, and there
I
was
just heard a whistle then.
I think there's nothing down this side of where we are, so I don't know what that would be. Okay. Oh, the other thing as well, guys, is people report seeing phantom dogs up here. I don't know what relevance it's got, but they keep reporting that they've got phantom dogs up here.
Oh, thank you, Kim. That's really kind. That is.
Yeah, Sally, they're banging. Battered chips are banging. So, but
I was going to have a battered Mars bar as well, but they did do it at the one.
yeah. So I took him to a place that I know well from when I was younger, but it's not actually in Wolverhampton, it's in Bilston. And if anyone knows, I know one person I know who's just said that they're watching. Hi Malcolm and Angela. We're just saying that took Connor for some proper orange chips, battered chips. And we went to the place that you'll know well in Bilston. So, but anyway, we're diverging. Let's do what we need to do. So guys, I've said the story. You know why we're here. Yeah, how come I weren't going to say the name because we're not promoting stuff, but that is the place, yeah. So, yeah, we're here in the middle of the woods next to what is now a calf, but was previously an old train station, Wombourne train station, and we're going to see if we can contact any of the stuff that's coming through for other people when they've been here, or for what other people have heard when they've been walking down this path. So guys, as always, I'm Ian.
I'm Connor.
With Paranormal State of Mind.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Right. I mean,
What, here? Is this the main part? Where
this is the main drag. We're on the train track. But obviously the boy has been reportedly seen on the platform. I'm not going to climb onto there due to the fact that there is cameras.
Can we put a cat ball on the edge?
We can put cat balls on there, yeah, that wouldn't be a problem.
Because it'd be interesting to see if anything is rolled off, to be honest.
I just don't want it to roll the other way and we won't be able to fetch it.
Yeah, imagine.
But we'll see. Oh dear. Right. So, let's get the equipment out. I'm going to put an EMF up here. Which is just going crazy
Which is
already.
going off, men. Yeah, that's going off a lot.
I'm going to put one down here. And I'm going to put one, I should put the other one. So that one's on as well. Where else? I'd say behind us, but there's nowhere to put it because of all the overgrowth. Tell you what, I'm going to put another one on here, but further along. Put it sideways.
You can hear proper weird noises here, can't you?
Yeah. I'm hearing dogs barking, but I do think that house is further away. So,
Oh, hi Karen, thank you for joining.
let's get cat balls out. Probably a good job I didn't wear my new trainers.
Yeah.
It's very muddy. Right, so I'm going to put that there. That there. Should we go all along the edge?
Yeah. Is that? I'll just double check if. Yes, on. Chloe, we've actually been to that one before. That was the first one we ever went to.
What's that?
White Lady Priory.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
No, it's
Wasn't
the
it?
first one you ever went to.
Yeah, the first one I ever went to. So it would have been the
Third.
third video.
Myself and H went on our own for the first two.
That one was really good as well. It was proper creepy. We had a lot there, didn't we?
Yeah. There's loads of activity coming through there. Right, so we've covered the whole of the platform. I've still got some left, so I'm going to put them on the floor. So, how many got out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the platform.
Yeah, what is on the other side of this bit here then?
It drops down onto a field, and then the other side of that field is houses.
Oh, okay.
Right, so I'm going to get one there. I'm going to put one in the middle, because this is the actual train track, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should I do the same on the other side? Or avoid the puddles.
Did you go there and do an investigation, Chloe? Then, or have you just been there during the day and just to visit the place?
It is a lovely place to visit, White Ladies.
Yeah.
Right, so I've done that. Not really got anywhere that we can try and use the dice.
Yeah. So Chloe's Sally's daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, hello there, Chloe. Thank you very much for watching. And you know some of the areas in Wolverhampton anyway that we have been to. So if you've not been here before, you know where else you can come now as well. Right. Let's get we've got the EMFs out, we've got the things out. We are going to do EVPs as well on the recorder. But you know what, I'm going to get the recorder out now that it's done. Not going to lie guys, some really strange noises happening around us right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You know when sometimes you don't want to say anything because you don't know. Although that's going off crazy again. The EMF.
You know what I'm going to put out as well? Because obviously, platform's undercover, isn't it? I'm going to put out the bear.
Good idea.
Because that's where the boy...
Especially if he's 13-year-old boy. Yeah, Chloe went there on one of the nights and got loads of things come through on her phone.
Yeah, it was full of activity when we were there.
Yeah, the cat balls
Hey,
kept
bad's this
going off.
rain.
Oh, cat ball.
Oh, okay. So the cat
So
ball's
as
already
soon as
going
I
off.
said cat balls, one of the cat balls has just gone off. Now the rain's picking up.
Oh. See if it gets too bad, we're going to have to switch it to the other one.
I really can't wait till the summer, you know.
Yeah. Tell you what I'll do, I'll get the other one out, just in case.
Honestly, I'd rather it be cold than rain.
Right, I've put the other one on the side there. Okay. So it's ready to go if we need to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to risk ruining that if it starts coming down any heavier.
Oh, cat ball's gone off down there.
Where?
The one right at the end.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not even nasty it yet either. Right, I've got the EVP out as well, so we can use that in a minute. Seems like it's starting to slow a bit, doesn't it, the rain?
Yeah.
Right. It's we've had 2 cat balls go off already. And guys, even though we're in the rain, the cat balls aren't. They're under shelter here. So that's why we've placed all the equipment on the platform, because they're underneath that roof. So they're not being affected by rain. The only ones that possibly could be are these 2 that we've placed on the track, because all the others are under shelter. So let's load it up. Let's hope we don't get swore at this week.
What the? Is that a horse?
That was a horse then, wasn't it?
Yeah. There's horses on the fields behind. Well, I hope there are.
Wants to be horses on the field behind.
EMF's going off crazy again.
Right, okay. So, do you want to do a call out?
Yeah.
Go for it then.
So my name's Connor.
My name's Ian.
We're a group of investigators. Our name's Paranormal State of Mind. We're here tonight to try and oh, there we go, cat ball again. We're here tonight to try and make contact with the spirit world. We want to prove that there's more out there. Is there anybody with us right now? You very kindly set off the clear bores that are situated on what was the platform of the railway.
And also on the track.
And then there's also ones on the track. Please, could you come forward? Could you give us your name? Could you set off one of the bores again, please?
Shoes.
Shoes.
Okay.
Who are we speaking to right now? Could you give us your name, please? No, we're not here to cause any harm. We are friendly. We just want to talk.
Yeah, we mean no harm to anyone. You know our names. Could we have yours, please? If it's yourself that has been playing with the clear balls.
Karen, you are correct. There was a young boy that was killed here. He wasn't killed by someone.
It was an accident.
It was an accidental death.
But it's a young boy, believed to be between 11 and 13, who was employed at the time to work on the platform, pushing up and down trolleys. And he's believed to have fell off the platform as a train was going past, and subsequently died from the injuries. We don't have a concrete name. We do have 3 or 4 names that it could be, because there's a group of people that apparently used to work, but it's not documented as to who the boy was.
I have noticed someone's put a name in the chat, but what we'll do is I'll remember that name and we'll see if that does come through.
Hello, new friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I'm glad you're calling us new friends. That's what we're here to be. We're here to be friendly and to communicate with you. Like Connor's already said, the clear balls that are placed along the floor, they are a form of toy, but they can only light up if you touch them or pass through them or cause the metal strip inside of them to touch. So therefore, if you can touch them, pick them up, throw them even, you'll make them light up red and blue. You can do that for us. It'll show that you're here with us now. It'll show that you're understanding what I'm saying to you. And it'll show that we are getting intelligent communication. Likewise, there are other devices. There's a black device on the floor on what would have been at the side of the train track. There's a black device leaning up against what is now a chair, or table leg, sorry, on the platform. Done. Okay, you're saying that you've already touched those balls, you've already made them light up? Because we have seen them go off. They've lit up 3 times now. There's also...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and again. Okay. Thank you very much for that. There is also a white teddy bear leaning up against the chair leg. And if you touch that, it makes a beeping noise. It's got a pink light on it. If you come and touch it, it will beep, just like that. There's a black box on the floor, a black box up against the table leg, and a green small box over that side. And if you go near those or touch those, the lights will light from green all the way up to red. Now we're already getting, obviously, the balls that are being lit up on the platform currently. And the black box that's on the platform is lighting up. So are you stood in front of us on the platform? And if you are, would you be kind enough to tell us your name?
They buried me over there.
Now that could well be the case, because there is a church the other side of this field with a very large graveyard there. So that could be the case. Are you buried, you say over there, are you talking about at the church? Are you buried at the local church?
Go forward.
Go forward. Okay. Right, we've gone forward. Is there a reason why you'd like us to come forward?
Envy.
Envy.
Did you just hear that before?
Like a whistling.
Yeah.
Yeah, really high pitched.
A lot of it sounds like, when a train's coming
Yeah.
to a stop.
Yeah, I've just...
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, what Connor's describing, when an old train comes to a stop and you hear the whistling and the grinding of the metal. As we've just come forward, we've just both heard that.
Home.
Home. Are you saying this was your home? I'm not aware of people living here, but obviously if this is where you were happy and you enjoyed being here, then it may well be somewhere that you would class as home.
Did you hear that? What was
Yeah,
that?
what was that then? Like a knocking then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hers.
Hers. So are you saying it was her home or somewhere that she felt at home?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Okay. Well, thank you very much If it's Charlotte that we're talking to, thank you very much. We really appreciate this. Could you confirm, Charlotte, that is yourself by touching the teddy bear or lighting up one of the clear balls? You touch one of those balls, it'll light them up. Or is there any way of you gaining enough energy to show yourself to us?
Could you even make one of the clear balls roll off the platform? Could you push it off? Chuck it. Use our energy if you need to.
Charlotte, can you be the first person to show yourself to us?
7.
How many years ago did this happen, the death? You know when it was recorded?
Well, it happened while it was in...
Karen just asked, was it 50 years ago?
I'm taking my time.
Would have been before that one.
So you're taking your time. That's fine. You need to take your time. You take your time. We're not rushing you. You need energy. You're welcome to use any of ours. You're welcome to take some from our devices. The death on the platform happened while the station was in operation as an actual station and not as a freight.
Oh, so it would have been
1925 to 1932. So we're talking...
100 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90 to 100 years ago.
How's your day?
How's our day? Our day's been good, thank you.
Good, thank you.
Have you had many visitors here for yourself today? Are you here when people come to eat food at the cafe that is now on this platform?
Suffering.
You've been suffering. Do you hear that again?
Yep. Whistle.
You've been before.
I've not been here before.
I've not been here before as well.
This is new to myself. Charlie, can you tell us what that whistling noise is that myself and Connor keep hearing?
I like to come here.
Is this because you were here when this was a train station? Was this somewhere that you were happy being? Did you like trains?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
So the EMF keeps going off.
He has his eye on you.
He has his eye on us. Can you tell us who? Can you give us a name? Why has he got his eye on us?
I was cremated.
You were cremated. Okay, so were you cremated at the local cemetery? Because there is a crematorium area there.
Lead sprinkler.
Lead sprinkler. You know, I've got no correlations to that because that's a torture device. Why would you be talking about a torture device?
I'm from the light.
You're from the light. Are you studying our light?
Incident.
There was an incident here.
That's part of the story as to why we're here. There was an incident. It was involving a young boy. And he slipped off the platform. Is that something that you're aware of? Is that the person who's watching us?
Sammy, thank you for sending the stars.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Is he too shy to
Power.
come forward at the moment? Is there anything we can do to help him? We want to try and help if we can.
Boy.
Okay, so it's just come through saying boy. Yes, we are talking about a young boy. We believe he was between the age of 11 and 13. Do you know this young boy? Is he here with us now?
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with you.
Are you protective over this young boy?
We're not here to mess with you. We mean you no harm whatsoever.
We want to try and help.
If we can help in any way, we will. That EMF just keeps spiking, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We don't mean any of you any harm. We're just trying to communicate with you to prove that it can be done.
Nora.
Nora. So we're with somebody called Nora now. So we've had a Charlotte, a Nora. We don't know whether the young boy is with us or if you just know of the boy that we're talking about and that's what you were confirming. So Charlotte or Nora, whoever's with us now, like we've said before, we've got all our equipment out. You're welcome to touch any of it.
Comfort.
You're welcome to play with any of the equipment. It may light up, it may make noises. Please do so. We'd really appreciate you to communicate with us or show yourself to us. We're aware of a spirit or entity down this pathway that regularly shows itself and is apparently quite negative. Is that who's watching us? What was that?
So,
Did you hear that?
yeah. What on earth is that?
Okay. Guys, there was a really loud noise down. Okay. There's a really loud noise down that path and now there's movement right behind us. Okay.
I'm from the 1400s.
You're from the 1400s. You're from the 1400s, then this train station wasn't built when you were around. Do you know if there's any people here that are related to this train station in any way?
Footsteps.
Footsteps. Now, we are hearing what sounds like someone walking around behind us.
Brown hair.
Brown hair. Are you talking about Connor? Or are you saying you've got brown hair?
What are you doing?
We're here to try and communicate with yourselves. We just want to prove that it can be done. Show the world that it can be done. A lot of people don't believe that it can. We've had too many things go on when we've been doing these personally to make us believe anything other than that it can. Are you willing to come forward into our light, use our energy, use the power from our devices, play with the toys that we've put down for you?
Shadows move.
Shadows move. Right, the entity that's apparently seen down here is seen as a shadow figure. Thought there was someone at the door. Move the screen up. Oh, not your hand, joystick.
That door, Karen.
Is that the door you were talking about, Karen? It's right behind where we're getting all the activity on the EMF. Quite slow coming through, isn't it?
Yeah.
Barn.
Barn. Right, okay. That is relevant because right behind these trees here is another building and it's a barn. But it's now currently used, I believe, as a scout hut. So it's not somewhere that we want to be going around because obviously we don't want to have people thinking that we're trying to get into it. The other side of this building is the old car park to the train
Sammy put
station.
it looked like someone walked past the door.
Looked like someone walked past the door. The door that we were looking at.
Can only yeah.
Yours.
You need to reset it. Remember, use the back trigger. And then just use the joystick to adjust it. What do you mean by yours? As in ours? What is it you're talking about there?
Arthur.
Arthur. That is one of the names.
That is one of the names.
Right, okay guys. Arthur is one of the 4 names that is believed to have possibly been the boy. There are 3 others. I'll name them now because one has come out. The other one is William. Now obviously we get a lot of Williams wherever we go. It was a very popular name back in the day in this era. But Arthur is one of the names that is documented as potentially being the name of the boy that suffered his fate at this train station. So that is very, very, very relevant information that's just come through if that's the case.
Hi Claire, thank you for joining us.
There was an Arthur, there was a William, there was a Charlie, and there was a Bernard. That is the 4 names that I have written down. Do you know what? I keep thinking, because that looks like a park bench there,
It's
doesn't it?
watching you.
Is that a bench?
Yeah, it looks like a park
It
bench.
does look like a bench, doesn't it?
I keep thinking there's something sat on there.
And then it comes through saying it's watching it.
Yeah. Right, okay. So as I was just shining my torch down there, guys, right at the end of my light beam there,
Gargoyle.
look, it looks like a park bench. But as
Army.
okay, this place was used by the army. As I got my torch down there, it then come through saying it's
I
watching you,
just heard rustling there.
and I thought that there was something sat on that bench.
There was just rustling here.
Okay. It's now come through saying gargoyle. I'm not seeing any gargoyles around here, so I don't know the relevance for that.
Could you please set one of the cat balls off again, please? The clear balls, the one situated either on the platform or where the train track would have been. Could you do that for us again, please? I know you've kindly done that already, but can you just share that you're still with us and still want to communicate with us by doing so?
Attachment.
Attachment. What do you mean by attachment? Do you mean that you're attached to this place? Are you attaching to us in some way? Arthur, if you're here, can you set off one of these clear balls? Can you let us know that you're here? Or have we just been given your name by Charlotte or Nora?
I don't mean to scare you.
Okay, well, we're not scared. We don't mean to scare you either.
Hi Elaine, thank you for joining.
We're only here to communicate. If it's you that's moving around, then thank you for doing so, because people that are watching believe that they may have seen you.
Could you perhaps show yourself?
If you could show yourself, that would be amazing.
Thumbscrew.
Really quiet, hasn't
It
it?
has gone really quiet. And then the wind.
And then the wind suddenly picked.
Hi Valerie, thank you for joining us.
Am I on video?
Are you on video? We are videoing, yes. We're doing something called live streaming, which means that people are watching this video that aren't with us.
They share same interests as we do. We all are believers in other things being out there.
they would very much like to witness live on video what we're here to witness in person.
We all want to know your story. We want to help you if we can.
Matthew.
Matthew, okay. Okay. I mean, that's a little bit weird, and that's kind of personal to me there.
Yeah.
The spelling of that.
Yeah, is that a bit of, is that...
Matthew is generally spelt with 2 T's.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not.
My very first driving licence,
Yeah.
because my middle name is Matthew. My very first driving licence
They put 1 T in
was
it.
spelt like that. And I just never changed it. So technically my driving licence wasn't legal. Is there somebody called Matthew here with us? Or are you referencing myself?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. What was that then?
I just heard something in the distance as well.
This way.
Yeah. Where you are right now, look.
Where my torch is pointing, there's like a red light flash up. Right in that bush there.
Flames.
Do you know what, Karen? It really does have that feeling that someone is behind a tree watching us.
I mean, there could be people the other side because there is a car park the other side.
Frustration.
Frustration.
Can you elaborate on that, please?
Are you saying that you're frustrated because you can't show yourself or communicate with us properly, or? We're not rushing you, take your time. If you need to, take your time. That EMF just hasn't stopped, does it?
No, it keeps going on.
But the others aren't going up. And you're the
Just that
same
one.
distance from that one as you are to that one.
That one's actually more so on the actual...
It's the one on the platform, isn't it? But we've not had that light go off on the platform either, and there's
Yeah.
nothing there.
Relation.
Relation. Are you a relation to Arthur? Are you a relation to one of us? To myself or Connor? We welcome you forward to come and talk to us. We mean you no harm whatsoever.
There's 11 people watching this on our thing, apparently.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it says on there. I don't know, there could be more, but
Yeah.
that's what we can view it as.
The number 11 is on our screen currently, guys. Someone's standing behind a tree watching us.
It does feel like that, doesn't it?
What, physically someone or someone of the spirit world?
I mean, Karen, there is a church on the other side.
Team.
Team.
I mean, we are an investigation.
We're an investigation team. We are a paranormal investigation team. That's what we do. That's what we're here to try and
Dark
do.
energy everywhere.
Dark energy everywhere.
Yeah, Sally, see, they could see 11 on the screen as well.
It could be the boy's
yeah,
age, yeah. We are aware that it was supposedly between the age of 11 and 13, so maybe that's the case. Are you confirming that Arthur
yeah. Thank you for spotting that.
was 11?
So, Elaine's just made a very good point. I was thinking earlier, but I didn't say it. Could Charlotte possibly be the boy's mother?
Or Nora?
Yeah.
It seems as though someone here doesn't want us to communicate with Arthur. Not in a negative way, but more in a protective way. It's the feeling I'm getting anyway.
Walk back.
Walk back. You can't go much further back because it's all brambles.
No, I'm just gonna grab it.
Yeah. Reach out from underneath. Or are you telling us to get off the tracks? Is that what you're trying to tell us to do?
Can you make a whistle noise like you did just before?
I am Dexter.
You're Dexter. Hi, Dexter.
Hi, Dexter.
My name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
Are you happy to come forward and communicate with us? Are you happy for us to be here?
Dog barking.
Nothing.
The EMF's just stopped as well. Gone, hasn't it?
Seems as though there's just no energy anywhere at the minute.
I really do think it could be the boy's mother being protective.
Yeah.
Especially if he's only 11, between 11 and 13.
Right. Where's this EVP? In my pocket somewhere.
Yeah. So a lot of other people who've come here before have had a lot of luck.
Yeah, a lot of people have used EVPs and they believe they've had a lot of activity on them. So we're going to try and use that as well now. So I've just turned off the Spirit Talker for a second. I'm going to start recording an EVP and then we'll try and play it back for you all to hear. We'll listen to it back all together. So, ready? Oh.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for joining.
Right, so that's recording now. If there is anybody here with us now, or if Arthur's here with us now, could you please try and use your voice to communicate with us? My name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
We are friendly. We mean you no harm whatsoever.
Could you set one of the clear balls off for us, please? The ones on the platform, or even the ones that were on the railway line, the tracks. Is your mother with you right now? Or are we speaking to the mother right now?
Do we still have Nora or Charlotte with us? Is Arthur your son?
So when the that will actually make a noise when it's touched the bear.
What is somebody asking? Yeah, if somebody touches the bear, guys, it's a REM bear. It's got a REM pod inside it. It makes a beeping noise. What torch has gone off?
It died.
No?
It just turned
Yeah,
itself off.
79%, it just went off. Okay. Right, I'm going to press play on this now, guys. The volume. So that's recording now. There is anybody here with us now? Arthur's here with us now. Could you please try and use your voice to communicate with us? My name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
We are friendly. Meaning no harm whatsoever.
Could you set one of the clear balls off for us, please? The ones on the platform, or even the ones that were on the railway line tracks. Is your mother with you right now? Or are we speaking to the mother right now?
We still have Nora or Charlotte with us. Is Arthur your son?
So when the
So that's recording now. Right, so
I
let's
was
just play that through.
I just kept hearing whistling.
Yeah.
Like,
There's like a whistling. I heard that towards the end. And towards the start, probably 30 seconds in, it sounded like a whispering.
like that, wasn't
Did
it?
anyone else hear that, guys?
my name's Connor.
We are friendly. Meaning no harm whatsoever. There.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a
So guys, did you hear that as well? There's about 40 seconds in on that. Sounds like a little whistling. And then like a...
which is, you know, reported to be heard around here, whistling. That is a thing people hear, isn't it?
Yeah, and then towards the end of the video, again sounded like whistling. I didn't catch anything else. I don't know if anyone else heard that on there. Okay, so Sammy's saying yes. So you did hear it, did you? Oh no, she's saying yes.
replying
Oh,
to
okay,
it,
okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah,
Dawn said it sounds like a female. And then Karen's just heard that.
okay, so there's definitely some whistling on that there. I keep thinking that there's someone sat on that bench.
I know.
Right, I'm going to do another recording, but I'm going to leave it on the platform.
Good idea. Yeah.
So this one will be a bit longer, but right, so the EVP's gone at the minute, it's on.
So, Gordon, we are actually allowed to say where we are because we are on a public
Yeah, we're on public path here.
We are in a place called Wombourne. The name of the actual place, is it?
It was Wombourne train station, which no longer exists. It's now a calf. But what we currently stood on is the old train track. And in front of us on camera is the old platform. The train station itself is now a calf, which is why there's seating outside. But this actual footpath is part of the Staffordshire Railway Walk. So we are 100% allowed to be here. We're just very aware that right up there is a camera inside that cage. So we are on camera, we know we're on camera, but we're not doing anything wrong. So, but it's a place called Wombourne, and it's a Wolverhampton postcode. There's a large history to where we are. We're trying to get communication. The name of the young boy, we believe that we have had that because one of the 4 names that is a possibility of being that person has already come through. But we believe that he's being protected and he's not allowed to communicate with us for whatever reasons. So I'm going to turn the spirit talker back on now as well. But the EVP is running. It's on the platform. Decay. And the building hasn't fallen into decay, if that's what you're talking about, because that's being looked after. The underside of the platform probably has, though. The area behind us has, definitely. Because behind us is where the water tower was. And there is still the concrete base there, but we can't get through because it's full of brambles. We just physically can't walk up the bank.
Yeah, I don't fancy that walk.
Yeah. We've got trousers on, but I don't really fancy trying to climb through brambles.
So the EVP is there.
The EVP is running, guys. The. Okay. The what? What are you trying to say? The what?
We don't like investigators.
We don't like investigators. Okay. So who are we talking to now? I'm assuming this isn't Nora or Charlotte anymore. Is this now the person that tells people to leave?
Question.
I've asked questions. Do you want to ask the question?
How long do you want to leave it running for?
A few minutes.
I like using this.
You like using this? Are you talking about the new thing we put down, the EVP? Have you been talking to that, have you? Or are you talking about the device that I've got in my hand? Do you prefer to use that?
Basement holds darkness.
Basement holds darkness. I imagine it would. They're usually underground. Now I know there is a basement here, but obviously it's in the building, we can't get into there. If you're talking about the basement inside the station, we can't access that. We're not allowed in there.
Cold.
It is cold.
It is very cold. And it's getting very, very much colder as we stood here as well. Should we play back the EVP?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. I'm going to keep the spirit talker on as we do this. See if there's any kind of reaction to it. It's me putting it down. What was that?
Oblivion.
It sounds like that.
Hi everyone.
Sounds like footsteps.
It does.
Guys, are you all hearing this?
I'm enjoying this.
What do you say?
There's whistling and there's footsteps.
We don't like investigators.
So who are we talking to now? Ask questions. Do you want to ask a question?
There's walking on there.
Yeah. Sounds like footsteps on concrete, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Positive.
Positive. So are you confirming to us that there is walking, there's footsteps on there?
Oh,
Okay, so the cat ball's just gone off. And that one? So we've now just had 2 cat balls go off.
yeah, there's walking in there.
Yeah,
Bad.
bad. Oh, there's only 20 seconds left.
I'm going to keep the spirit talker on. And got a reaction to it.
Right, guys. So if you heard anything there, please let us know. Myself and Connor could hear footsteps. When we said we could hear footsteps, the spirit talker came through saying positive. Let me do this. Please let us know if you've just heard anything when we played that back. We can hear footsteps, and at the start of it, what's sounding like whistling again. Now, that's something that is linked to this location heavily, and a lot of people report hearing whistling around here. There's no reason for the whistling to be here right now. And then right at the end of that video playing,
Cancer.
we've just had 2 of the balls go off on either side of us. One on the left hand side on the platform, and one on the right hand side on the railway, or the former railway. So in the chat, guys, if you could, just let us know if you heard anything, because it'll confirm if me and Connor are just hearing things. We hear things that you don't hear on here, but obviously recording it allows us to try and play that back to you. But we didn't hear the footsteps without the EVP. Which is really weird. Wasn't voices, it was footsteps. Definitely footsteps. And neither of us heard those footsteps without listening to it back on the EVP.
The EMF's just going off.
It's going crazy. But the thing is, it's like it wherever we are, so it isn't the phone that's doing it. If the phone was doing it, it'd be doing it on that one as well.
It stopped for like a
Yeah.
split second then.
Agony.
We try Necro?
Yeah, I'm thinking we try a different one as well. Really intermittent on this one right now, isn't it? But we've definitely just heard what we thought was footsteps. Guys, in the comments, if you could you just confirm whether you heard footsteps or not when I played back the EVP? Or if you are already trying to confirm that with us, yes or no, then we are unfortunately not getting those comments come through at the minute. Seems that the comments part is a little bit lagging.
I know people have had issues with comments.
So I'm just going to load up Necrophonic, guys. Again, I'll let it play out loud for you all to hear as well. So we're using a different device now. If you are still with us, what did that just say?
Go.
Go. If you're still with us, or if anybody is still with us, you can use this device that I'm holding in my hand now to try and talk to us as well. Loads. There's loads of stuff coming through. Guys, again, let us know whether you're hearing anything through the Necro as well.
I did just hear the name William. I know that's one of the names.
Yeah. He died.
He died.
Just said he died.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just heard William, he died. So who is it we're talking to right now?
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can load it up on the other phone. And see if we can get a message on there. Let's just say good boy.
Could you set one of the clear balls off for us again, please?
Just to confirm that it is you that we're communicating with.
Leave. Who is this? The comments are playing up.
Yeah. So I've got different things on there. Right, okay guys, so if you can hear me clear enough there that the comments are playing up because we're not getting the comments coming through from you.
So we've not been ignoring you guys.
I've just loaded up on the other phone now, the live. and it's showing us comments on here that aren't on our screen currently.
The last comment we've got on our screen is from Karen saying BRB.
And the last comment I've got on here is Karen saying, thought I heard boy. Yeah, there's a bit of a lag on this as well. Does that happen a bit? Sally saying, I thought it said boy fell.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've had the name William, we've had boy. We think it said fell. That relates very much to the story that we're here for. So was it William that fell onto the tracks and not Arthur? Can you confirm that for us? Sally just put on that one saying, I'm scared, he said.
Who was being protective over William or
It was Arthur.
Arthur? Who was being protective over Arthur earlier? What relation are you to Arthur?
What was that?
What was that?
Really hard to make out on this one, isn't it? Dawn just put saying Arthur's the train master. Okay, so Arthur could be the person that we're hearing blowing the whistles.
Is that correct?
Can you confirm he's Arthur the train master or the station master? Or as they were known back in the day, the Fat Controller?
Oh, yes.
Saying like yes. Claire just said heard help. We heard help earlier, didn't we?
Was it you who was making the footsteps? Were you walking on the platform, and then is that what we could hear back, the footsteps?
Me. Yes.
Who is this we're talking to? Who could we hear?
Could you give us your name, please? Karen, there wasn't a house beside the railway at the time, but there is now. Further along, where we first crossed the bridge. But at the time, this was all fields.
Where are you stood right now?
Behind. You just said where we stood right now. And
Just come through saying behind.
Well, that said get out and run.
Are you making the noises in the bushes?
Leave.
Leave.
Why is it you want us to leave? Dawn, we're not aware of a small stream near the bridge. No, it's a road. The bridge goes over the road. It was the previous train bridge over the road. Come up.
That said come up very clearly then.
Did you hear that, guys? It's just said really clearly, come up. What was that noise then?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was Is that you wanting us to come up to the platform?
Are you telling us to climb onto the platform? We're not able to do that, unfortunately. Yes. Okay.
That was very
So we've just asked it, clear as day, are you asking us to come up onto the platform? And it's just said yes.
Could you set one of the cat balls off if you'd like us to come up to the platform, please? One of the clear balls, one of the ones on the platform. Could you set it off? Could you maybe push one of them off? If you really want us to come up there.
So we've got people saying there's multiple spirits with us.
Can you set one of those cat balls off if that's correct? If you want us to come up onto that platform. Because we're not actually permitted to come up there.
If we come up there, I've got a feeling we are being watched on the cameras and they will call the police. So we've got multiple spirits with us. That's believed to be the case in the chat. It's also believed to be the case from this because there's a lot of voices coming through. Go. Some very negative, and then others seeming to want to communicate with us. Definitely want us on the platform. When we asked if you were asking us to climb onto the platform, we were told yes.
I mean, we struggle to go over the gates, let alone.
That would be a bit difficult to climb onto there, to be fair. Not impossible, but difficult.
Where's the bit actually up to it?
It's from the other side. You
Is
come
it from
through
the-
the station.
A boy.
Yeah, boy. Can you give us names?
I heard that as well.
What was that? Say about the door about to open, isn't he?
Imagine that just opened. No.
Leave. So there's definitely something here that doesn't want us here. Stay.
So some wants to go. So
One wants us to leave, one wants us to stay. Okay. They're angry. Okay, who's angry? We don't mean you any harm. We just want to try and communicate with you. There's a male sat on the bench watching you. Now I keep thinking that there's something down there. There is. Leave. There is a bench down there in the distance.
There's also a bench here.
Ah, there's another bench, okay. And one right there as well. Right by where we were.
There's one right by where we were.
Yeah. Just to the left.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay, so it might not be the bench that I'm seeing down there. So the male that's on the bench, is it you that wants us to get onto the platform?
Yes.
Yes.
Could you perhaps stand up from that bench and make one of those clear balls roll off, please? Or could you set it off? Was it you who was walking on the platform we could hear on the EVP? Go home, was that?
Go home. So the male that's on the platform, that's watching us, leave now. Is it you that doesn't want to see her? Is there a reason why you don't want to see her?
Two.
Yeah. If you don't want to touch any of our equipment, could you move some of the chairs on the platform? Stuff that you're used to being there, could you move any of those?
Could you maybe knock on that door?
There was knocking earlier on, was that yourself? Right, Sally heard go home as well.
Yeah. See, some of the comments are filtering back now.
Okay, so we are starting to get some there. Yeah, that's caught up to where I am now.
Yeah.
Help. That just said help then, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I'm going cold.
Getting very cold. Isn't it?
Really cold now all of a sudden. So, if there's a man on the platform with us now, can you do something to show us that you're there? We believe we heard you walking up and down. Can you move some of the furniture? Can you knock on one of the doors or the windows? Or use some of our equipment? Light up one of the clear balls? Touch the teddy bear? Are you willing to communicate with us? We mean you no harm. We just want to try and communicate. We want to try and talk. Is that something you're willing to do? No. How come?
Thank you, Sherry. It's much
Is
appreciated.
there something we can help you with? Is there something you'd like us to do? Out. That was quite loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's quite aggressive.
So the person that's asking us to leave and go and get out, are you the person that the locals that walk up and down this track are confronted by? Do you tell other people to get out? If you genuinely like us to get out, can you prove that you want us to? Can you show us something? Can you move some of this furniture?
That EMF just stopped. I know it's going back up now. I said that.
What was that?
That wasn't a nice noise, was it? Cry for help.
I don't know why, but I just keep thinking there's something down there.
We walked down there before the end.
If you want.
Do you want to do that on camera or when we finished?
We'll do it on camera. Have witnesses.
Or do we do it once we packed everything away and then walk down there? Or
Yeah, so none of the equipment goes missing.
yeah.
The whistling stopped now as well, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I can't
So
hear
the
it. I
whistling's
can't hear it
gone.
anymore.
This is stopped as well. Oh, and then it just starts. But whatever was there suddenly used a lot of energy, and now it's just seemingly pulled back.
I heard that as well, Sally. When you said about it and then it come through again, it sounded like it did say, "I am here."
Oh, okay. So are you still here with us?
Oh, catball.
Okay. If that's you that set that off, thank you very much for doing so. We're starting to get a little bit of rain there, guys, as well. The cat balls that are on the platform are covered. It's only the ones that are down where we're stood that are open in the rain. It's the one that's just gone off.
But then again,
He's
it's got to be
undercover.
excessive force from the rain.
Yeah. We've been in quite bad rain and had no cat balls go off. So.
It's just
We're
gone.
just getting nothing.
Yeah, it's not coming through as strong now.
Right, okay.
Do you want me to clear some things in, or we're going to get this and then go for a walk down there?
Yeah. Guys, I want to take a walk down there to that bench. Because I keep thinking that there's something sat on that bench. I just want to go and take a little walk down there. Just for my own peace of mind, to be honest. But We're going to pick all the equipment up here. Because whatever's been with us seems to no longer want to offer as much communication. Although it was really... Oh, that one's going off now as well.
Is that going off?
The cat ball on the tracks, guys. Just stopped. You weren't quick enough.
That one over there is going off.
Yeah, the one there was just going off.
Well, just trod in a...
Right, so
Oh, walk past one of the cat balls. Don't want to do that.
you pass me what you've got.
That's the torch, isn't it? You don't want that.
Pass me what you've got and I'll get them in the bag so they're out of the way. That's 2. 3.
Oh, we got 15% remaining on this.
Has that gone now?
The phone's got 15% left on it.
I don't need your torch.
Yeah, 15% left on the phone.
Okay.
That's weird.
That one doesn't usually go down that fast, does it?
That might die soon though, mightn't it?
Yeah. Probably a good job we're starting to pack up now.
Yeah. The only reason I'm worrying is that that's said like 20% before on other devices and just completely shut down.
One there. And then obviously that.
Is this the one we have to hold it for a couple of seconds? No, there we
No,
go.
that one goes off. It's the green one we have to hold. And obviously there's
And this one here.
that one there. Let's get this stuff in, if it will. There we go. That one and that one.
Yeah, it does feel like that door, and it does feel like an element of trust. If we were to come back here again, there might be more trust with us being here.
It's really intermittent when it's coming through, so I think it is one that we will have to come back to in the future to try and see whether maybe different times or different times of the year
Yeah,
are better.
that's a good idea. Carried about putting the ball on the bench. However, I am a bit worried that this phone will die.
Yeah, we've just been warned that we've only got 20% left on the battery.
We've
15%
before on this one.
There's one there as well.
Because if it dies on us, I don't think it will save the live for people to watch back, will it?
But it should, but we don't know what's going on at the minute.
We don't
with
want to
Facebook.
risk that.
Another one here, and then obviously.
So do we have a walk down there, or do we just play it safe?
I do want to have a walk down there, to be honest.
This is the hold one.
Yeah. There you go. And then we've got the one on the track there.
14% remaining.
Right, so if we have a quick walk down and then we'll start heading back to the car. I do want to have a walk down. Right. There's nothing else on there, is there? So.
It's starting to really rain now.
It's starting to come down now. Right. Let's go and have a quick walk down this way then. See whether or not there is something down here. So guys, we're walking away from the way we need to go because we need to go the other way and back over the bridge. But we just want to have a quick walk down here to see what's actually down here, because he just kept feeling like something was sat down here on the bench.
Good night, Gordon. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed yourself.
That's really weird that this phone's gone low battery.
Yeah, that one never dies down. Well, that's the same phone we used last week, and I think we were live for nearly half an hour longer. and it still had 40% battery when we turned it off. And all the devices are fully charged. We never come out without them being charged.
Yeah, Claire, that's when we use the Necro, the app. When you get loads of voices come through, it does sound a bit conflicting. Because like you get a load come through, don't you?
Yeah.
So you have
There's
to really
steps
listen
up there
out
to
to.
somewhere. Huh?
Is that another entrance? Or was that to the?
No, that's to the car park, but we can't get onto the car park. Well, no, we can get onto that, but we can't get off the way we want to go off. So, well, there's nothing up here, guys. There's 2 benches. There's 2 benches been put here, and obviously there's some bins here. There's houses at the top of that part, that embankment. And there's something flashing red and blue up in that tree. See it?
Not a cat ball.
So, right. Yeah, it's definitely a good job I didn't wear me new trainers. Yeah, this is the field here. I see the fence line or barbed wire. That's the field. It belongs to a farmer. It goes all the way down that way, and the other side of there is houses. We can get
Yeah, we
onto the
hope you all
platform.
enjoyed.
So I'm on the platform now.
I wonder if you run through that tree if you go to platform 9 3/4.
So I've been on the platform. I just can't get onto the main part of it. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed tonight. There's been like little bits and pieces and like a flurry of stuff, and then it went quiet, and definitely heard footsteps on that EVP.
There was footsteps.
But then we were told, when we asked if they were walking around, it came through saying positive. That's the other building there. They used as a scout hut. But the car park the other side is locked, so we can't get down that way. Otherwise we could have walked back that way down the car park to show the other side of the station.
No, that's okay, Dawn. This will go up after anyway, so if you did want to watch near the start, it'll be there to play back.
Yeah, everything we do, guys, it stays on the channel currently, although we have been informed that Facebook are changing their rules and everything's going to be deleted after 30 days now, so apparently. But we do take everything that we do as a live and we upload it to YouTube, onto our YouTube channel. So guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We will be putting exclusive content onto the YouTube channel as well. It's free to become a subscriber. You don't need to pay anything out. It's just another way of us getting content out to you. And obviously with the restrictions that are placing on one platform, the other platform kind of opens up and allows you to put things on that one instead. So
Yeah, it is a bit out the way.
there's the gate, see? So we wouldn't get through if we walked down the car park.
Yeah. I think it's, do you know what? Yes, and as Sammy's just said in the chat, the Valentine's merch is only available to the end of this month.
It is, yes.
So if you do want to...
If there's anything on the merchandise shop that you like, which is the Valentine stuff, it's at an offer price as well. So slightly cheaper.
So if you do want
It's
to
only available till the end of this month, guys, and it will be taken off.
So if you do want to get something, hop onto it.
Once it's off, it's off. It won't be back on there.
Unfortunately, our faces aren't on it. I am sorry.
Currently, they're not now. Soon that's in the pipeline, potentially.
And yes, the PayPal link is pinned to the top of the page, because I know a few people do struggle. Sending stars sometimes can be a bit difficult, so the PayPal link is on there as well.
Yes, if you did want to send anything through to go towards petrol or diesel in my car, you'd be more than welcome to. We appreciate absolutely anything. It's not a requirement for you to watch, guys. We do that anyway.
We know Sherry is wearing her
Yeah,
t-shirt, which is
Sherry's t-shirt arrived all the way from the UK to Canada.
She's repping the paranormal state of mind in Canada. Things you love to see.
And she's wearing that currently. Right, so we're coming up towards the bridge again, guys. There are people just down below us there.
Yeah, we're on 9% now.
Right. Well, we're coming back down towards the car now, guys. So
Sally said she's holding off till the merch has our faces on.
really?
Surely we got to pose for that.
Something that's in the pipeline, like I say. So
Do we end
we're
it just before the car, or
yeah, that's how we do.
do it here?
So, guys, thank you ever so much.
I'll just put the
Once again,
talk about seeing our faces on things. I'll just turn it to us now. There we go.
yeah, so again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in and watching us tonight. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. It's now starting to get very wet, so it's a good job we're getting back to the car now. But like we've just said, merchandise is available. The PayPal link's at the top of the page as well. Guys, thank you ever so much for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. Wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. Hope you've enjoyed what we've done. I've enjoyed tonight.
I've enjoyed it as well.
I do think it's something that we do come back to, because I think the way that it's gone tonight, you get intermittent energy. So, yeah. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. As always, my name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
With Paranormal State of Mind.
Until next time,
Let's do this.
let's do this.